I think we might as well move on to our last topic that we have here, which is a new topic incorporated on the show called hot take segment. Where we all gonna give a hot take. We probably do about one today from any sport. It could be any sport of your choice. It could be basketball, NFL, hockey, boxing, table tennis. It could be anything. All right, a hot topic, a hot take. Starting with Dino, talk to me for this upcoming year.
Oh yeah, in the beautiful sport of boxing. This is for this upcoming year and down the line. When Tyson Fury said he wants to fight till 40, if he beats Wilder again and he beats Joshua twice, and he goes on and he keeps winning these fights down the line, I personally think that Tyson Fury could go down as the best heavyweight of all time.
You know what? I'm one of those dudes that I side with the OGs a little bit more because I feel like you had to pave a way in order for somebody to be great. For example, we talk about hip hop. How dare you say Jay-Z is better than Big? Because without Big, they can be a Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it sometimes. But in this case, I could see where you're coming from. Simply because we haven't seen somebody that big can do what he can do. And you put him in any era, he will be a mismatch for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Even if you put him in Tyson's era, I think he beats Tyson. Simply because
I think so too.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. And I love Tyson, though. Let me tell you why. Tyson obviously we know how Mike Tyson is, right? He's a dog. He's Iron Mike. But when it came up to the big competition, the stiffest competition, he lost to Lennox Lewis and he lost to Evander Holyfield twice. Those three was his biggest challenges. It's like football. He had an easy schedule, even though he was knocking dudes out, making them look silly. Don't get me wrong. Not trying to discredit that. But when it came to the big guy, the big fights, he didn't show up for it. I can see it because you're talking about beating Wilder. He would have beat Wilder 3 times after the trilogy. He will beat Joshua twice. I think the WBC is mandating him to fight Dillian White after Wilder. Okay. So he might fight Dillian White and then beat Anthony Joshua twice.
My hardest take. I think this Houston Rockets team might go to the finals this year. Yeah,
I agree.
That for some reason that small ball lineup, it's been working, and Harden and Westbrook been the best backcourt duo of this era, scoring wise. So I wouldn't be surprised if they go to the finals this year.
That small ball Rockets lineup just beat the Bucks too, who I've been critical of. I can see it happening.
And Hassan blew out that Lakers team without LeBron. Interesting.
And the way it is right now, the Lakers and the Rockets will meet in the second round.
Oh yeah.
Then that's if the Lakers get past Portland. Sure. The Lakers get past Portland. But yeah, I mean,
I don't get past Portland.
The only thing is, and I think the Rockets have a legitimate shot. The only thing is if they do go up against the Lakers, I think the rebounds will probably sway the Lakers to win that series simply because Anthony Davis and LeBron, you're talking about rebound city. They're already one of the best rebound teams in the NBA, and the Rockets are one of the worst. So I think when it comes to extra possessions for guys like LeBron and Anthony Davis, that probably will give me the edge in picking them. But I don't see that being a terrible take. But to some, it will be a hot take. But I can see where you're coming from too, Cam. So that's good. I like both takes. Both takes are very.
What's your take? Real?
Oh man, we gonna need a fan right now. We gonna need the AC. We gonna need the central air. I got a hot take, and you know what? I thought about it, and you know what? I'm gonna go with it because I believe it. The Kansas City Chiefs will not win the AFC West this upcoming season. I repeat, there's a whole lot of talk of Tyreek Hill. Oh yeah, we gonna win 7 more championships. Y'all not even winning the division this year. Your division, y'all not winning it.
Why you say that?
I got the Denver Broncos winning the division this year. I got the Denver Broncos. You know what?
Why?
I think Drew Lock.
You're that high on Drew Lock, huh?
I think Drew Lock got that it factor. There's some people you could look at them and say he got it. right? There's some people you can look at them and say he got it or he don't got it. When I look at Drew Lock, I'm like, he got it. I could just look at him and tell he got it. And then you think about the draft moves. I like Jerry Jeudy. You throw him in there with Cortland Sutton. You got Noah Fant, who I think is a good tight end, who obviously going to make a big leap this year. Watch out for Noah Fant. He's going to make a big leap this year. You got Noah Fant. You got Cortland Sutton. You got Jerry Jeudy. You also got the 2 running backs now. Don't forget about Melvin Gordon, the 1-2 punch, and Phillip Lindsay as well. So that offense is definitely going to be in a lot of games. Even though the Chiefs' defense improved last year, I like Denver's defense better. You still got Von Miller. You still have one of the best defensive coaches, defensive coordinators on that team. I think they match up well against the Chiefs defensively, and I think they match up well against the Chiefs offensively. I got the Broncos winning the division this year. And sometimes you do have those teams that have a Super Bowl hangover. Don't forget that. History sometimes shows a Super Bowl hangover with a team. I think the Broncos win that division.
Man, listen, as long as Andy Reid is the head coach of the Kansas City Chiefs, I don't see any other team winning that division. I don't see the Las Vegas Raiders. I don't see the LA Chargers, and I definitely don't see the Denver Broncos win that division. It would be good on paper.
Wow.
Paper, yes, but come on. When push comes to shove, we already know who's going to win it all, my boy.